I've been with her, us only nobody. Got me all over your body. Promise me you won't tell nobody. I've been with her, us only nobody. Got me all over your body. Promise me you won't tell
Nobody! Hi guys, welcome back to another episode 2 of season 4. I'm bringing you nothing but the greatest vibes. Exactly. Just like that. The energy I brought in the first episode, I'm bringing it back again. Guess who I have here? You heard the angelic voice. She has the trending EP on Twitter. Tori's Lounge. Everyone, welcome Essilfie.
Thank you, Alan.
My long-time friend.
Me too much accolade.
No, right? She deserves it. My long-time friend.
Yeah.
We've been in class together.
Yes.
We've known each other for the longest time.
Yes, we have.
How you doing? How you living?
I'm living good.
You are.
I'm living good because like I'm just in a headspace where I'm like, yeah, be positive, be motivated.
That's how you feel?
Yeah, push. So I don't want to say I'm feeling good.
That's what's up. I'm glad you're feeling good because that's what we wish for everybody. And I'm also glad that you decided to do the podcast with me.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Of course.
When people decide to do things with me, bro, I am honestly grateful.
Alan and I go way back into SS when he was Scoopio and things and he was dating some girl.
This audience is tired of hearing the fact that I was head boy school prefect exam. It's not. You guys know it's not
girl
true.
Who was in my school and everything
everything from that era is probably a lie. Everything.
It's not a lie. It's not a lie. It was the whole school prefect. Like, bro. Yes.
No. Actually, the conversation about me is about you, Essilfie. How's life treating you? You have a budding music career. Honestly, I'm honestly happy about how your music is turning out. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you so much.
If we are being honest, on the come up, it was you didn't get the easiest of come ups.
I did not at
all.
Actually.
Like you honestly had it tough. Like your critics were bold.
Yeah.
If I should put it that way, like they could come at you with the most shit.
Yeah.
And like just how did you handle that? How did that make you feel at the time?
Well, seeing all the negativity, I felt really bad. Like I didn't show it, like I didn't come on the timeline to like say anything, but I felt like wow. Like and then there was even a point where like I was like I started doubting my abilities or I started putting myself down because I felt like maybe like they were right. But then at the end of the day, they were not right.
They clearly weren't.
Yeah, they were not right because the only thing is like when you're somebody who stands her ground, as somebody who is powerful, you're somebody who knows what they're about. People tend to come at you with nonsense.
That's true.
They want to put you down. They want to dim your power. Yeah. They want to shadow your career. Yeah, because they would like people will stand on stage and they will shit themselves. They can't even do half of the things you do.
That's true.
They can't even like coordinate things the way you do. But then they would stand somewhere.
Is it to the point where people can't listen to their own voices?
Yes.
Like if it's recorded. If I told you this is your voice, listen to it recorded. You're not going to be comfortable. But honestly, you've done like a lot because regardless of everything, you still pulled through and you made sure that you did what would make you happy.
Well, the good thing,
I'd commend you for that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Round of applause over here.
Well, the thing is, I had good people around me, which they there's a way to always criticize, and then there's also a way to encourage. So there were people who were encouraging, and there were people who were criticizing the right way. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to make the person quit. You want to make the person better. So you need to like tell them that, oh yeah, I like this song, or I don't like this song because of this, or I like the song but it needs this, or you can sound better if you do this. Like, and that is how you improve. Like you make people improve. Yeah. But I was also obsessed with like becoming a better version of myself. Yeah. And that was what made me pull through and just keep proving people wrong. You know what I mean?
You've done incredible. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
When did you start? Like formally? Should I say like what? 4 years now?
Yeah, I
Like
started in 2018.
18.
Yeah.
So 4 years.
I think I started with the covers and
Yeah.
then I transitioned into
How's it been? How's it been so far? 4 years in.
Well, when I started, it was not easy and I didn't really know my left from my right.
Mm-hmm.
But I have been learning as I go. And I think if through like all these things, I have been able to get more experience that I can even share with others. So
Yeah.
I am just grateful for the journey. That's what I'd say. I'm grateful for the journey. Like I've met people, I've seen places, and this is just the beginning. I feel like this is just like peanuts. Like it will get better. Yeah,
it definitely will. But has it been harder for you because you're a lady? Would you say it has been harder for you, or you wouldn't look at it from
yes
that perspective?
And no.
Yeah.
Yes and no, because as a lady, right, or as an attractive woman, people would automatically be interested in whatever you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, too, they will make things more difficult because of that interest in you. Do you get it? So it's like, yes and no, yeah, I have your interest, but like, how do I move from point A to point B without selling my soul? Do you get it?
Yeah.
So it's a little bit tricky. You have to play as a lady, you have to play some games to get what you want. And I don't like that, but I don't like the fact that we need to be playing these games when you deserve what you deserve.
Yeah. But
it is what it is right now. As a lady, you have to play some games, like just cajole, like make sure that, oh, you know this guy likes you, or you know this guy fancies you, or whatever, but you need to like, you know, run things a little bit, not to put him off, but also not to like
give him that
give him that
easy way to you. Okay, yeah. I feel you.
Yeah.
So
it's interesting actually. It's very interesting.
Yeah,
I think it's a bit different for guys, but even with guys, they are now experiencing that men also moving to them in that way. So it's very interesting.
Definitely is interesting. But 4 years in, different songs, different projects. No, different songs out and a spectacular project. A project that
Thank you.
I honestly liked from the day I started listening.
Oh.
When I got the private link, I was like, yep.
Yes.
The girl was up.
Yeah.
I texted her like, yo, yep, you've done the damn thing. Because that project is like the stepping stone. It's like...
It is.
For me, it came across as like, yes, this is the validation Essie needs to just realize like her full potential. From here onwards, nothing is stopping her. Is that how you felt, like putting the whole project together? Yes,
I felt really good. You know, some of the songs were even... The funny thing with putting out music is the first songs I put out, I basically maybe recorded and then like in those few months dropped. I mean, something like that. Mm-hmm. But if you realize, like even the main song on the EP, I did it like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's like I was already like improving as people were, you know, on my neck, and you know. So I knew that I had like a big potential. I just kept, you know, forging on and working. Yeah. So how was it like doing this project? It was amazing. It was lovely putting things together. The most recent song on the project is Kai. Yeah. Yeah, and the rest are a little bit older. Yes.
So I think I like Kai and Abin.
Yes.
Yeah. And like putting every song together, like working with different people, working on Abin Waha. What was it like? The writing process. Did you like? Because you're saying most of the songs were like almost like 2 years old, right?
Yeah.
Like, did you have like one writing session, like different writing sessions where you had to refine the songs? Like, what was that whole process for you? Especially when you didn't like something you had written after a while and you knew that, okay, this is what we're working towards. Okay, so for Abenwaha, after we recorded it, the first day we recorded, it was just fun. It was beautiful experience with Cece.
Yeboah, who I featured on the song, Beautiful CC.
Beautiful CC. Yes. Incredible singer. Bro, she
spoiled
the smoothest voice.
Yes. She has
Charlie, gonna even
beautiful high,
pitch tone.
Yeah, it's just lovely to see. So yeah, we did the song together. It was vibes. Creatives, what we do is we create. And after that, after like a couple of months, I think she wanted some things changed, and then we reviewed it and tried to change some of them. Not even the words, it's more like a re-recorded version of what she had already done.
Yeah.
So we did that, and then we fixed everything, and Mabinwaha was ready. Tori's Lounge, to the first day, I did it like that song is 3 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, so I did the first record as it was a freestyle.
Okay.
So there was the sounds like, if there's something is passing by, something like, it was just freestyle. So it was all inside. So I had to re-record Tori's Lounge in a way that had no interference.
No.
And that's how,
but
that was the only ones we kind of changed
again.
Yeah.
So having a song called Tori's Lounge and calling like the whole project Tori's Lounge, what was like that connection? Why did you decide to end up calling the whole project Tori's Lounge?
Yeah, so that song itself was called Tori's Lounge because first of all, my name when I was born, I was given like a name, right? I was given a name, but at some point it got changed, and it was called Victorine. So Victorine. So if you shorten, if you shorten Victorine, it's Tori. Yeah, and I feel like people don't know that about me. So when we did that first song, which is Tori's Now, which is the oldest song on the project, I did it when I had like a heartbreak. And so, I was just really, really, really in a bad place. I was sad. But also, like, you can't let people, haters see that you're sad. So you just have to, when they say, oh, freestyle, then you just put it in the song.
Wow. Yeah. It was a heartbreak.
Yeah.
Was it about for you to write about it?
It was bad because I was stuck in a weird space for like maybe 2 years. Yeah. It was like 2 years. Like I was thinking about it.
Have you healed?
Oh yes. Like yes. But like
that's a good
in those 2 years, it was very I kept thinking about it, and I kept going back at it like, wow, this happened. And so my previous manager was like, we should call it Tori's Lounge. He used to call me Tori as well because he knew about the name. So he was like, we should call it Tori's Lounge because there's like a lounge. It's live. All the instruments in there have been played live.
Okay.
So it's live, it's loungy, and that's the kind of music I do. Or when I perform live, that's the kind of vibe
it is.
Yeah, I give out.
So it's like
Tori's Lounge is me.
Yeah.
It's me, yes. It's just me. It represents who I am. And and also the heartbreak, everything is themed. Like the way you feel,
Was the heartbreak part of the Abingwa? The heartbreak has been
it's a story, it's a storyline. Yeah. So if you realize we started from Kai, love song, transitioning to Promise Me you won't tell anybody, two of all, and then it went to Total Seduction, and then it moved on to it went from Crummy from Crummy to Total Seduction. And then to Tori's Lounge. So the full life cycle of relationship.
For someone who's fairly new in the music game, right? Taking like this intention and like the ingenuity to put this much detail into like a project, and even take it extra by making sure instruments are live. Yeah, everything is live. Like that effort. Like we couldn't have said no. We're not going to pay attention to this, like at all. Oh, and it's only right that we've honestly rewarded you, and like it's really really going to get better from here because the kind of effort you
believe
put
so.
in cannot like go unnoticed, like at all.
I believe so.
Anyone who decides not to notice is just a hater.
But then there's also like an Abein Waha challenge going on TikTok. We have about like I think 11 videos like with girls.
Go crazy.
Yeah. So if you are,
When is yours going up?
I just posted one.
Okay.
Yeah. So you go and check it out. I'm a bit shy, but like yes.
You have to teach us.
Yeah.
So wow. I suck at dancing. I'm not sure this is my field. But
okay, yeah, so it's a TikTok type dance. So it's like not too many moves, but also very simple.
Simple.
Like, yeah.
That's what's up. So then from putting the project together to hosting your first live event, how did that also work out? Like
the story behind
were you?
Essilfie.
Where were you when you just decided, you know what, I think I'm ready to have my own show. Let's do it.
Well, I have been ready to have my own show like since 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I've tried to put things in place and it never seemed to work out because a lot goes into like doing an event, even if so when what came into mind when the year started, before like I knew that I need to do a show because I feel like it's calling me to do one. I feel like I don't know.
The show is calling my name. I gotta respond.
It's actually very mysterious, but it's like you have to do it. That was what was in my head. Like you have to do it. You have like 2 years ago, I didn't have the resources I had now, or I didn't have the people I knew now in order to make that show successful. So now that you have it, there's a reason why you have those connections now. So why not go for it, do it? So I did some voiceover gig, which Alan actually pointed to me.
I did.
Alan actually recommended me for a gig, and so I did some voiceover gigs.
Oh, is it that's for that one?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I also did some other things, some other gigs, and then I gathered money and I did the show. Yeah.
No, that's impressive. I'm honestly proud that honestly came together. No, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah. Honestly, I'm happy. I'm happy that worked out.
So I mean, when I got the money, the funding, and then I got the space. I saw the space, and I just spoke to the owner, not the owner, the manager, and at Dawa Dawa, and I was like, look, this space is cute and intimate, and I want to have a show. Like, would you mind?
Is cute.
Yeah, it's cute. Like I wanted to do it indoors. That was and then when I put the link out and it was sold out,
you had to change
the location to the rooftop.
That was
so I was pleasantly surprised and I was happy because I didn't anticipate numbers. Like I was just like, let's do it.
Let's just do it.
Let's record it
and make sure recordings are good.
Because I was just gonna get recordings and optics. Some of these things that we do as musicians, they are just for optics, so that we can use that to like step into another zone. Yeah,
definitely.
But it wasn't just optics. It was also like something. Like I was just happy with the turnout. People came on time. We started on time. Ended on time. Everybody was on point. The sound was on point. Like it was just
everything was just right.
Yeah, it was emotional as well. Like because the year before I lost my dad, and I kind of did the show like the 2-year anniversary after my dad. Like after the year anniversary like 2 days after.
Okay.
So it was like January 16th, and my dad passed away January 14th. So it was very close. I was very and everybody who performed was in a very so it was intimate, it was emotional, and like it was touching, it was real, and there was even like tears, like it was crying.
People were crying.
Trust me, like it was different, and I just knew that like
I need an explanation as to why they were crying.
It's more like
tell me how you've gone to a music show and you're crying. I want to understand.
It tugs your heartstrings. Well, there's this singer called AJ.
Yeah.
Well, AJ decided to first of all, the first performer, which was the opener, was Sandy. Andy is also an actress.
She's an actress.
Yeah.
She's in the Day series.
Yes,
Like
she's in the Day series. She's an actress who sings, but for some reason she has not put out music. I don't know, but she opened. She opened for me, and she sang. I think Evergreen. Is it Evergreen? I will wait for you. That's what she sang, and she said she dedicated that song to me.
Wow.
And like to anybody who has experienced loss. And it was very, it was acoustic, 2 guitarists, 1 saxophonist. So already the mood was set.
Yeah.
And then we were just, it was just emotional. And the second one was AJ. She has a daughter.
Okay.
And so she decided to sing this song. I think is it Adele? Oh, is it Adele? One of these emotional songs.
Yeah.
And for her daughter, and
it just carried everyone from there.
She started crying.
Oh.
And everybody was like, yeah. And then I came to help her sing the song. And then she just cried. I have a video, Look, why am I being stressed myself?
One thing I'm actually realizing.
Glad I have a video.
One thing I'm realizing in all of this is like the kind of support like you guys are giving to each other, like women are giving to each other.
You see, let me explain something. If we don't
incredible.
Support each other, nobody will. That's the truth. The truth is one. Like if you don't support, even in this industry, if you don't try and support each other, we will not make any
genuine
ecosystem.
Genuine support. Because I know some of you niggas out there, you're giving fake out support. You act like you
genuine
care.
Support.
You act like you care when you don't care.
We can't create an ecosystem and feed off it if we don't help ourselves.
That's true.
If you stay in your lane, now until you are no longer relevant.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happens then next after you're not? There needs to be an ecosystem so that even when you are not hot, so to speak, you are still
relevant.
You're still eating, And the only way to achieve that is to genuinely be interested in helping and supporting each other. Yeah.
So Tori's launch, the EP came, then S Live the concert came, which was also Tori's launch.
Mm-hmm.
But then you saw the success, and you're telling us that you want to come up with S Live 2.
Yes.
So us about that. Is it going to be the same vibes? Are you trying to up the experience? Why 2 in such a short while?
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you trying to wait a bit?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So after S Live 1, when we did it, the rooftop was also God's plan, because when we did it on the rooftop, people heard it and then they just came through.
Like they were just walking in.
Walked inside. Yeah, exactly. They didn't pay though, because it was almost through, but then they heard it and came through.
Yeah.
And I felt like, that's amazing. So, and then going forward from that, I was also on Jameson's concert, which they did at Untamed Empire.
Okay.
The biggest stage I've been on. It was huge. And when I performed and I finished and I went back down and I was just in the crowd just having fun, 5 different people approached me, which I had never met before.
Is that when you knew that you've blown?
It's not like I've blown. It's not like I've blown. No. It's more like, They made me feel like I had put them in some spiritual experience and they needed to experience it again. But I had no idea when my next show was.
You realized you were up. She was up.
They told me that. They asked me, when is my next show? That was the major question. When is your next show? And they were all foreign, but mind you, they were all foreigners. They were all one was white, most of them black, and they were like, when is your next show? And then I had to look at them and be like, well, I don't know yet, but follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and add my music, and we would so that was pretty much there. And so I was thinking about it, how do I do S Live. S Live is not just about me, mind you. S Live is also putting people on, especially women. If you really look at the lineup, I make sure to balance it out and at least so that like people get. So for I wanted to do more of that. How do I put people on who are similar to my sound?
Mind you guys, Essilfie is a super selfless human being. Before we started, she was talking about how she was going to help people about their business. And I'm like, bruh, why are you doing this for people if they don't want to do their business? But yeah, she's honestly thinking about ways she could also help people handle their business. So
yeah, it's more like
I feel like that's where all that stems from. She being like a very selfless person.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So it's also about putting people on who are also similar to you, so that we can create that ecosystem of where they can get this music to listen to live, especially alternative and all other genres.
Why did you choose alternative, really?
My genre is not alternative. I'm R&B soul, but because I'm in Ghana and because I have to fuse it almost all the time.
Because Ghana is not... No, speak the truth. Because Ghana... You people are not diverse enough to buy into R&B soul as it is. You're categorizing them as alt.
Exactly. So we need to, and because also
but Ghana's growing. Don't worry. Ghana's growing.
Yeah, it's growing. The system is like, that system is growing.
It's growing,
But also because I fuse a lot, like I really play with a lot. I would say, yeah, let's go for alt. Yeah, let's go for it. Why not?
And it's working for you.
It's working. It's. I feel like I feel good being identified as an Ghanaian artist.
Yeah.
And I feel good to be like one of the people, just taking it forward or making it a space for it to thrive.
Are you planning on stopping anytime soon?
No, I'm not gonna stop anytime.
Do you want to take it full time? Do you have other interests you might want to put music on hold to pursue?
No, I have other interests, but it's not going to
be put on hold
put
to
music
pursue.
on hold. If I'm putting the music on, that means I'm retiring.
Yeah,
and the retiring doesn't even mean I'm not going to make music no more. It just means I'm not going to put so much effort in marketing. That's it. Yeah. But yes, I do plan to retire into music. Into becoming like a label exec or a music executive.
Where you're still helping people.
Yes, where I'm still helping people. Basically, but making a business out of it. Because at the end of the day, there are so many problems that artists face that could actually helping them turns into business solutions.
What's the biggest problem you faced? Talking about problems.
Oh, so many.
What's the biggest
logistics,
one? The biggest one.
Biggest problem.
It's different things could go wrong at different times.
Yeah, okay, well, it's a lot. The music is a lot. But let's say the easiest thing is to make the music. That's the easiest part because we are creators and that's what we do. A painter will paint. A singer will sing. A drummer will drum. But we create. So that's the easiest part. The hard part is what's next? What next?
How to promote it?
Yeah.
How to
so
make
it's
sure
not let's
enough.
Promotion is even you've gone far. You've recorded, you've booked the studio, you've recorded. Okay, now you have to get it mixed. You have to get it mastered. And after you get it mastered, you listen to the final. You have to send it to people you trust and see if the mix is okay or if it sounded okay. If you can tweak it, fine. That one is over. Then after all that, when are you going to put out the music? What is the story behind that music? How are you going to market it? Who are your target people? There's so much. And then
you're sure this is what you want to do? All this hectic thing.
Somebody has to do it or else we will be running in circles. We will be running in circles.
Because there's a lot, if you ask me. But then I respect the commitments too. Because regardless of everything, your interest and your love for it overshadows all of that. So
exactly.
Let's run it.
Exactly. But for now though, I am a musician. I'm not going to, even with the business thing, it's not just me. I have my team members who are helping me that I am going to try and establish that for them to make money, so that we all make money somehow. Like, as in, even though maybe I will help establish it or something as a side business to my music, it's still like going to be like other incomes, other streams, so that we can make the music work and have a path that people can also go through. You get it?
Yeah, for
yeah.
Cool.
Once somebody goes, then anybody can go. You get it? Like, not everybody, like, but once somebody has done it, then that means
we can do it.
Yes,
it's possible.
It's possible. You get it?
It's very possible.
Yeah, people get inspired.
What would you say has been like your best moment so far?
I feel I've had some good moments.
Which one was that? Like, yes, I'm up there. Is it your mom dancing to your music?
That's part of the good moments. Like, I've had like a couple of good moments. I've had moments where, like, my dad was so happy he saw my music on Google Play Music or something like that. And then there was like moments where, like, people approached me saying my mom was talking about my music to them.
Like, randomly?
Yeah, there were also, like, when I went to the Jameson show, like when I was on it, somebody approached me that his Uber drivers talked about me. So that's why he's here at the Jameson, because when he saw the poster, he said, yeah, the guy has talking about me. So
Uber drivers steady putting people on.
Right, because I put them on.
Yeah.
I put them on. One time I was in an Uber and the guy was playing Dakwa from his playlist, and he doesn't even know her. And I was like, look, I know the girl, like, we are like, you are musician, like, you need to, and then I also told him, like, I also make music, and you can also add this to your playlist, because he's clearly enjoying the artist sound.
Yeah,
so why not?
I'm not gonna lie, that can make some music.
Yes, exactly. If you see people enjoying, why not put them on?
Yeah,
like, put people on.
I feel you.
Yeah.
So Essilfie's here for the long ride. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
She's enjoying every moment of it. She's trying to make sure everyone around here also enjoys as much as she's enjoying it. So honestly, I'm gonna commend you for that. I want to ask about music videos.
Yeah.
Do you have more on the way? What should we look forward to?
So it's not easy putting together a music video. However, I am working on visualizers and music videos. So simultaneously working on visualizers for like older songs.
Okay.
And then I think Kai is the next visualizer that is just a little bit of like a looped visualizer with lyrics.
Yeah.
And then Dumb Love, I'm planning a visualizer for that.
So that's
and then a music video for my next single. Which
can we hear the next one?
The next song?
I'm not gonna lie. Mike Smith came, right? And we asked for the previews of his next single. He denied us. Are you going to deny us also? Yep.
I don't think I'm gonna deny. I think I should let you listen. But it's not quite done.
We get exclusive.
You can listen a little bit, you know?
We get exclusive. Boom. We love that.
You get some exclusives. Why not? Because I'm trying to release the song soon. And I'm planning on like doing the most now. So this song, I'm going to have a video for it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I like how you're intentional about everything. No, that's enough.
That's enough.
It sounded sweet already.
Yeah.
But then, honestly, I'm happy you've honestly come this far.
Yeah.
I'm happy you never succumbed to any of the bullshit that went on. And I'm really, really, really just glad you keep pushing on and on, regardless of what comes at you. Because
thank you so much.
Losing your dad, who could be like your favorite person, it's not an easy thing. But
it's not. It's actually not.
To actually like carry on and still do music, like do things, is honestly like one of the greatest feelings, because
I feel like people deal with loss differently ways.
Yeah.
I could have decided to stop and just focus on my grief for like 2 years and come back later. But I felt like music was comfort for me. So why not just get back into it if it's making me feel a bit better or like distract me a little bit from the fact that life was not going my way. and things. But I feel like he's watching over me because like the winds have just been coming, and yeah, I think
Just
he's
bringing me away.
interceding for me somewhere.
Yeah. Your angel up there.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But then I'm happy all of that is sending a great for you. Just before you go, drop your socials. Let
Yes.
let the new audience find you.
Yes, so my socials are Essilfie Music, which is ESSILFIE Music on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Also, go check out my EP Tories Lounge on all platforms because that is what I'll be performing on the 16th of July, which is my birthday, and also S-Live 2.
S-Live 2. You all have to be there.
You all have
once
to
you're
be
listening,
there.
once you're watching, you have to
it will be affordable. Like
Soup.
just come through.
More details on her socials, all of that stuff.
Exactly.
All of you have to be there.
Exactly.
But yeah, Essilfie, thank you for coming. Thank you for
having
my show.
me. Oh,
I am more than grateful that you decided to do this for me. And yeah, this is only up from here, right?
Yeah, it is.
All right, that's what's up. Thank you guys for listening. This has been the MC Now Show. Until I'm back again with another episode. Yeah, stick and stay. Keep listening to 5 Alive. Essie, I need you to just say 5 Alive.
5 Alive.
That's what's up. 5 Alive. Keep listening to 5 Alive. And yeah, banging episodes coming your way. Bye.